surprise, surprise, we are back in VFL. We're doing this short little F2 season, 5 or 6 races, just to bridge the gap before, hopefully, the better F1 23 comes out. And we're doing a sprint and a feature, so we qualified second, so we're starting 7th in the sprint race. So let's go. And the race gets off to an awful start. F2 cars traction, there you go. So we've got front wing damage already before the first corner through no fault of our own. There's cars going everywhere. It's absolutely kicking off. We've already gained well, a place, so that's good, I guess. Going around the outside of Tom Sliben, who got pole position very quick, but was only 2 tenths off pole. Obviously the grid size is a bit small here, so the competition is not going to be as fierce as it normally is. I'm not able to go around the outside, so we're a little bit too far back. You can see the 2 ARTs have some awful internet there, so don't want to get killed by those 2. Some awesome side-by-side racing. This is already better than half of my VFL season. A little bit of contact ahead, we just managed to see if we can kind of gain anything from it. Sox is just absolutely lagging all over the place. Tom is going to try to go to the inside. Very deep by Sox. Tom goes back and Sox just kind of loses it. They make contact past us. We go through P4, up we go. Only on lap 1, so we've already gained 3 positions. So it's going perfectly, and it's taken us less than a lap to catch up to 3rd place. That lovely podium position we so badly want. Again, the lag is insane. This was a bit of a sent, I'm not going to lie. Probably shouldn't have sent it that much. Probably a little bit too hard. And we did get a warning, but it's all good. It's all good. We're up to 3rd. We've caught Jonathan rapidly. He's got front wing damage as well, as you can see that front right. Actually, it's the same corner as us. I'm not sure if we've got any more, but yes, already caught him, and we need to try to get past, because, well, I mean, we started 7th. I mean, maybe we're a little bit quicker than him at the moment, and we are teammates, of course, both in the Carling cars. So using that DRS, trying to go the inside into the 3rd corner. And Jonathan just does a really good job of sticking around the outside, so he's still there, so we're going to have to leave him enough room into turn 4. I brake quite late and get very, very lucky not to smash the outside wall. And a little bit far back. I do actually send it here, so, I mean, we normally race quite well, me and Jonathan. We know our limits, we know the space we have to allow each other. And we're going to try to send it up the inside, braking much better than last time. Again, still side by side, and one of us is going to have to yield here, and I'm going to yield because I want the outside, obviously. Otherwise, we're both probably just going to crash out. So, hit the inside wall. Luckily, it's not real life, because if it was, we wouldn't be driving. I think our alignment would be absolutely screwed. But now we've got DRS, so we should be able to get past Jonathan nice and easy, even without the DRS. There you go, DRS. Up we go into 2nd, but the gap to 1st is very big. Whole 7 seconds. I don't think, well, catching that gap on pace, especially with wing damage, was not going to be possible. But unfortunately, Jonathan got taken out of the race by Tom Sliben. I think there was a bit of a torpedo send at some point. That was brought out the safety car, which was out for too long. And now we've got this whole other dynamic of the race. We've got M. Flirk in front of us, so we are now racing for the win. I think we do have the pace. But if you look behind, in 5th place, Tom Sliben and a few others, maybe 3, I think about 3 cars, are on the super softs. They came into the pits, we didn't. So this is going to be a defining factor in the race now. We need to make sure we get this move done as quickly as possible and try to pull away. Otherwise, we're probably just going to get caught by the quicker guys, definitely, for sure. So try and get around the outside of the MP Motorsport car, up the inside, a bit of a dive, bit of contact, and it's all getting very, very close. And as you can see behind, just checking that gap as we try to go again around the outside. But have to back out of it there, otherwise that would just been an absolute disaster. And we got the ART of Sirocco trying to get a bit of payback, but he just can't get a good exit there on the main straight. Here we go. And we've managed to get the move done. This was a bit naughty by myself, not going to lie. I moved across the track here, trying to block that inside line. It didn't work out. I broke way too late. Managed to avoid that horrible wall that's sticking out, but we haven't got past. And as you can see in 3rd, Tom Sliben is absolutely caught up, less than a second now, about half a second behind us, who's desperately going to want to get past to try to take this win on those fresher tyres. and we're just looking for any possible move, and just I'm not sure what happened there. He broke very late. Luckily, didn't get torpedoed out like Jonathan. That was very close, but we do make a little bit of contact with M30 in front. And this racing has been absolutely amazing. These cars are so fun to drive. The racing's been so close, more so than any race I remember from the last season of VFL and the F1 cars. So we're going to go for the move. He hasn't blocked the inside as much as he normally does. We've managed to stick it down inside, and we got the inside for turn 1. I don't know how many times I said inside then, but it was a lot. So under braking, we got the move done, and we are up into first place in the sprint race with 2 laps to go. But Tom's Vibin has got past as well, and here he comes with the DRS. There's nothing we can really do, but I really want this win. I don't want second, because we've been in a good position this whole race, and I can't remember the last time I won a league race. I mean, yeah, it might not be the normal season, but I wanted to win, and I'll take it if I can. That, however, is not how I want to take the win. Stupid move by myself, braking way too late. We allowed Tom's Vibin to go back in front, but now we've been caught up by M-Ferg in the MP Motorsport car down the inside. He goes just for the castle section. We are absolutely banging wheels. I do not want to give this place up. If I have to get second, I have to get second. We managed to hang around the outside. No contact yet, but this is going to be an extremely close finish. I mean, Tom's Vibin's cleared off. Unless he makes a mistake, there's no chance we're going to be able to catch him now. And I was hoping to build up a little bit of a gap from M-Ferg through those corners, but no chance. And you know, there's only so much blocking we can do. He's got the speed, he's got the DRS, and down the inside he goes. He takes second place from us, just on the line, which is very frustrating. But a podium is a podium. It's still good, considering where we started. But for the feature race, we might have ruined our grid spot, but we are starting second in the race. Of course, this will include a pit stop, because it's a 50% race. So down the inside, we go into turn 1. We've been left enough room, but we're just a little bit too far back to go for anything there, and we're already quite clear of those cars behind, so we need to settle into a rhythm as quickly as we can and try to find a way past Tom in front of us. At the end of lap 1, this is going to be the perfect time to do it. We've got that lovely slipstream. No DRS yet, of course, only on the first lap. We're going to go to the outside, side by side, heading down this massive straight. I'm going to try hanging around the outside of Tom's Vibin, which we do actually. We're still side by side as we come into turn number 2, just trying to leave enough space, not going to try to do a George Russell, Max Verstappen moment, and we've managed to get the move done around the outside, and I think we've got enough room, we're just about clear enough to keep that position, and nothing really happened from there. We just controlled the race, 2 or 3 second gap as we come into our pit stops, very conservative in the pits, and I think Tom's Vibin pit the lap before, as you can see, it's very close now between the two of us, but he is on those warmer tyres, and we've got to get ours up to temperature, so we're going to be very vulnerable for the next couple of laps, at least on lap number 9. And just take a look at this, look at the inside. I think Tom has just kind of cut the corner completely and able to get DRS, give himself another penalty, but I think my main worry at the moment is not so much Tom's Vibin, it's more Tom Taylor, who's rejoined for this race here, as Tom's Vibin is right behind trying to get past us. We tried to brake later, but we absolutely screwed up on turn 2, and Tom's Vibin is now got back in front of us, and this is going to cost us a huge amount of time. We've got Tom Taylor behind us, a quicker driver on the quicker tyres with 5 laps to go. He can easily catch us, so I don't want to lose too much time, but obviously this is not looking good for us. Tom's Vibin clipping the wall there as we go side by side again, just absolutely desperate to get past, get this move done. We're on the outside again, but I don't really want to do it here, because this is what happened to Jonathan earlier, so I decided to back out of it, lift off, rather than crash out of the race. So here we go, DRS on that absolute max rev limiter into the turn 1 braking zone. I think he's kind of given that move up so we can get DRS in the next zone, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately for me, he's hit the wall and lost himself a huge amount of time. So this has been very beneficial for us. Tom Taylor has been absolutely closing his last few laps, but again, if you just saw behind, he hit the wall, causing him to, well, spin out, which has given us a bit of a breathing room. He was still trying to catch us, but we've come across the line in the feature race, and we've won the feature race. Our first league race win in a long time. And you know what? even though it's not the main season, it did feel very good. It's nice to finally be able to say I won again. So yes. So F2 cars are great, they are so fun, better than the F1 22 cars for sure on this game. And yeah, please come back for the next one next week, because well, I think we got to go for this title now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.